Here's the next one we're working on. Burdick Street, East Syracuse, Onondaga County. 1.34 miles. So we're now at the Burdick Street one. Cedar Bay is where we were originally parked. And we're on North Burdick Street. Oh, that road is sketchy to cross. And that's why I looked behind me and went, oop. So, what I'm thinking about doing on this section, because at the map it looked like there's like a feeder trail. So instead of me going like this, hey, pause the video, we're going to start next section, I'm going to do that trail entirely with the GoPro. So, we'll see how that becomes. I think we followed residences for a little while on the other side, so there's not much to look at now. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. So we're now at the Burdick Street parking area, working our way to the, at least to the feeder canal. I think you saw it briefly. There's actually some decent fish in this canal. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, there it is. The camera would focus. Whoa. Just head's bobbing up and down there. Yeah, when we get to the other trail, as soon as I post it, it'll all pretty much entirely be filled on the GoPro. I don't even know if that's what this is for, but it's kind of handy, literally. It's lightweight. I think it's a float, but hey, whatever works, right? It came with 50 pieces of accessories, so I do have a head mount, an arm mount, a chest mount. I got the whole package for the GoPro series. So, a bike mount, obviously, that's why I bought it. What the hell was that? Mountain lion? You heard it, right? Was it your stomach? What the? All I need is a car to drive by right now. Then the stupid joke of trains, planes, and automobiles would come out of my mouth, but I'm missing the automobile. Train horns blowing in the background, airplanes flying by, walking on the looks like a road. Oh, Jeebos are over there crying again. I just heard an Amtrak train. Listen. There's a crossover switch around here, and I counted the cars, 7 cars. Well, 6 including the engine, going across the crossover. So I know it's an Amtrak train. At a high rate of speed, and then 7 cars over it, nothing else. And it kind of tells me that's what it probably is. If I'm guessing, it's probably Amtrak 280 or 284 or something like that. It is about that time, so. In a few minutes, we should hear the horns up ahead of us. What is this thing doing hiding in the shade? It's gonna fly off and smack you in the face. Probably. That's what they usually do. They wait until you're up on them, and then they go booga booga booga. And then you recoil and go, what the hell was that? Believe me, I know those birds. Those morning doves. One day to look down there and there's a deer looking back at you. Where, yeah, the encounter with the Canada birds. Yeah, I'm guessing those are pull-off spots for them to mourn or tie down or something. I don't know. That's pretty expansive, considering the width of the canal. Again, if anybody knows, feel free to comment down below so everybody else will know. Because I certainly don't. That's why I'm asking. Here's another one of these signs, 2.34 miles. Oh, there's something of interest definitely coming up here, but the sun is going to totally black this out. Here's this thing that says aqueducts. So, well, let's take a look at it. Again, the angle of the sun, the angle of the camera, and the way the trail moves. You got something of interest right up here. Oh yeah. So it must be what the wide parts are. yeah, it's from the weight so the canal boats can get to the narrow passageway, it looks like. There's another white spot coming up here. Okay, so the next trail looks like it's a mile long. Alright, Town of DeWitt is 2.1 miles. Fayetteville Feeder Canal. Again, English is hard. Village of Fayetteville and Limestone Plaza, 1 mile. Medidil, Jocelyn House, 1.4 miles. Bird Sanctuary, 1.5 miles. Stickley Museum, 1.7 miles. Whew. Huntington Beard Memorial Park, 1.9 miles. Oh boy, that's a long trail. I don't know if I can do that all on the GoPro or not. And on this side, it's the same thing pretty much. Yeah. Oh, Manlius Center with Old Erie. SHP 0.8. That's where we want to get to today. Green Lakes State Park 2.6. Village of Chenango 8.3. Village of Fayetteville and Limestone Plaza. Oh, that's all the other direction. Whew. Alright. Well, let me do some thinking. I'm going to turn over to the GoPro, and this way you don't have to see my hand go stop the video. We'll continue back at the sign. I'm going to turn this on, and here we go. Interesting little trail. We followed it today all the way to Fayetteville. Seen a lot of cool stuff along the way, just like you expected, kind of. Got the bridge here. I think I showed you this already, and we can continue on. One of my target trains is on its way. So I'm going to finish up this direction. We had a pretty good hike on this section. I think all the pedestrians are done being pedestrians right at the moment. Just taking a break. I did the mile two that way, all the way up to Limestone Plaza, I think it was called, Village of Fayetteville. Couldn't assign it's 1 mile. That's about as far as I got, but there's still another mile to go, but I made it to the first parking lot. So, I'm going to say this bridge has been here since the canal days. It's just interesting to see how that worked. Like, if that was there when this was being... Now, I'm still not sure if they had to have horse drawn and cable line, rope lines and everything for the horses, but how would they do that with the bridges and all? Something I was just wondering about. How would they navigate with bridges and everything in the way? This has got a lot of trees and everything that's been there a while. Alright, today's target train is I-104, which is a surprise. It wasn't one of my on my agenda today, but it just showed up on radar. I-104's leading 1982, the Seaboard system today. I was expecting the 911 and the RF&P, but I'll take it. I gotta look, try to get a little more of a look on that on the way back. The sun should be up higher. Here's the bridge. So according to this, I got another 0.8 miles to go. Then I hit Manlius Center. So, yep. This is what we hiked. It's all on the GoPro. Gotta figure out what this ball field is, but we hiked all the way to here. Limestone Plaza. Nice little plaza though. Got a little ball field and everything here. That bridge is pretty neat too. It's got an old lock. So this is best bet is probably go to the plaza. And there's not much, if anything, past the ball field. So if you do want to take this side, the feeder trail, the Fayetteville feeder, do it from the other end, because there's not much to see after you get past the ball fields. So that's my opinion. So, alright, let's get back to the main trail. this abundant over here has been bothering me a little bit that I want to get a good look at. Oh, I can't see it. Never mind. It's weird looking at an abundant. Weird place for an abundant. I'm getting the shade here. Starting to warm up a little bit. Took the coat off. Alright. So your feeder canal's right there. There's just a swamp pretty much up through there to the ball field. And the abundant I want to look at is right there. I don't know why. This stone here looks original. Oh, it was a kayaker. I was like, what is that? This is all you see is, what is that? I think it's a kayaker. For the moments to look there, I see this thing looked like it was crawling over the wall. I'm like, what? Wait, what? And then I saw it again. I'm like, what is that? Something ain't right here, but it's a paddle. Which would make sense, I guess. I got some information here about the feeder canal. Here we go. You can pause and read maybe. I don't see how this is coming out because I'm getting glare from the sunlight. And if you pause it, you don't have to hear me talking through the whole darn thing either. So, yeah. Looks like a golf course. Gives you what looks like an old road right across here. I like the rough pavement sign. Road would come down there, across the bridge here. And what it looks like it would have went that way. We got some more looks coming up though. So. Fortunately, the paddlers already went by because I had to clear the traffic out of the way, so we didn't see them go. They were not thrilled going under this. Can't blame them. Again, I can't see with the sunlight what I want to show you, so yeah. There's something hiding in there. Alright, continuing on. So I'm guessing with a sharp curb in the road up here, it would have went straight across where these old abundants would have been. I think that's 257 above us right now. State Road 257. Again, I'm not... Whoa, look at this. The sign wasn't kidding about the rough road. Whatever that road is with Green Lake State Park on it. I'm thinking I see the actual state park above us here, but it's in the angle with the sunlight. Ah, look at this view. This is going to be a nice view. Oh yeah, this is awesome right here. Watch this. Make sure no bicycles are coming up behind you. Get this lined up pretty good here. Bingo. And that's our stopping point. Morning. No, that ain't right. Let me get the sun under my eyes. Yeah, if anybody's from the area, I wonder if this used to be a old... This is something else, because it's not this road, it's up higher. It's like how much higher the bridge abutments are for the road. So it wasn't for this road, it went over the road and the pond, and the whatever we're on. So this would have went out of there, come across here. It would have crossed up here. I don't know if we've been in a road or a railroad. Looks like a road bridge. Interesting either way to see in person. Wow, this place is starting to get busy now. So we're at the other end of it. It's like a little paddock down there. It is a golf course. I'll have to show you stuff on the way back because this has been non-stop traffic. So we'll actually stop right here, show you where we are. Instead of crossing that road right now and turning back. And nobody's coming at the moment, so. Yeah, that's a nightmare to cross. That's 290. The three-way stop right there for the Green Lake State Park. Now what I didn't know is 290 continues north that way and 257 continues south. I happen to see the traffic signs. So this is 257 on this side of that three-way stop. And again, that's the road which cuts off, goes to Minoa and down to East Syracuse. But the other parking lot's right there. You can see the information. So that's our next part of the journey. We're done. We'll do some B-roll on the way back. Not really much to show you. Private property behind me and everything. I'll show you street signs, but yeah. Getting there, getting her done. You know, the sun's to my back and not in my eyes. I could probably see some more stuff that I may have missed. As I know there's stuff I had to pass up, because every time I wanted to show you something, it was, well, busy. It's getting busy now. Oh, geez. Train sneaking up behind me. Speaking of trains, I gotta kind of expedite my walk out of here anyway, so you can enjoy some B-roll on the way back. Nice reflection of the bicycle sign in the water. What's down there? Wait. Isn't that what this trail's for? To keep them off the road? Yeah, so you can fish out of here, you can kayak. Which now we know that answer. We just seen two of them. I'm surprised it ain't as popular as, you know, people walking and biking on the trail. I'm surprised they don't put much water kayaking in there. Trying to find the spot I was going to show you. Oh, right here. Okay, it's right here. Here is the sign I tried to deduce where it was. Deduce? I think I said that right. And North 57. And every time I try to talk, there's an engine revving. Every time I try to show you something, it's busy with pedestrians. Uh-oh. Wait. If she had black paddles, I'd be worried. Because I'd be like, wait a minute. They just went by. Time loop. That is a golf course over here. Obviously not right now, but it was a golf course. It is. Let me show you again a little later. Nice little marshy area to look at. I just answered my own question on if that was a road or a railroad. Come on, stupid. You're right below Green Lake State Park. Did you see any railroads up there? You hiked all the trails. So it had to have been a road. I didn't see any old railroads up there. Yeah, we're coming up to that bridge now. That's why I thought about it. Yeah, I think there's many kayaks. If they're using it that much, then you would think all that stuff won't grow up in there. I don't know. Just a thought. More? Yeah. Canal's busy today. It's nice to see that it got a second purpose though. It went from going shipping goods to people enjoying it for recreation. Yeah, that definitely was the road, because it drops off behind me here. So it goes across the canal here, or used to, and must have been for that quarry, because here's this other, another kayaker. Oh boy, again? Well, I'll continue this conversation when the traffic clears. So we got that bridge for the abundance, and we got this used to be bridge here. Kind of what was so important down here that in the same area there's like two bridges. I know it goes to a golf course. I just want to see if there's a bridge over the creek. There is not. It just goes in the back of the golf course. So the road used to come through here. Not anymore. I don't know. If anybody knows, feel free to comment down below. Get there where there's no sunlight. And you see where there's like a clearing, a straight clearing up there, where maybe the trails didn't come this far over, and because the abundance right there would have definitely climbed up to there if it kept going uphill. And we suspect when we were hiking there that it used to be a quarry. So, and we know there was a farm up there. I don't know, just thoughts. Again, a lot to see, a lot of mysteries, a lot of questions. That's a golf course. What the? So again, letting people pass. I just have to look in the water and see that. Yeah, old wood. Submerged forever. Right across from where that abutment is. There's the bridge. And this looks like it may have collapsed in. So there might have been an abutment here. Oh, we're halfway back to the parking lot. It says town of DeWitt, 2.1 miles, but Bartlett Road or Bartlett Road or something like that. We're actually parked at. Let's get a good view of this. Try to anyway. My target train for right at the moment is I-104 with the Seaboard System Heritage 1982 leading. So he's by Buffalo right now. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't extend the canal width of the channel. If anybody knows, go ahead and comment down below why they would have made it that narrow and not have it the full width of what they built. Because obviously this wasn't put together recently. And no wooden planks on the bottom of this creek. So, I got an old cable here. Yeah, there's an old cable here for something. Either way, interesting. Now, I haven't seen any locks yet, but we're only a couple miles in, so we'll see how that ends up. I'm pretty sure this should have locks at some point. And I think we're at the highest elevation of it too, so that could be some of the issue. I know there's locks along the way, but I don't know where. I know around Rochester there is. Think about it this way. Because you've seen how low that creek was compared to our level with the canal. They had to build the berm over here out of the stone. I wonder what that would look like on the backside with the creek. And that's the posted part. It says don't come in here, stay out. Dumbass, pretty much. So it's all posted. So I wonder what that would look like from the creek to see if it's a wall or not. Because the creek is considerably below the canal to where it is right now. So it'd be interesting to see. But, you know, we can't. It's off limits. It is a fishable waterway. Another thing that shows the engineering of it is this is built up to keep the water in. I mean, as far as I know, it hasn't leaked or anything. Can you imagine if it blew out and how much water and damage that would cause if it eroded underneath? Because we're in the raised element here. The towpath is. So everything over there is down below, and this is up higher. So if this was a blowout, where's all this water going to go that's in this canal? And here it is, hundreds of years later, and it's still living up to the legend. They did that back 100 years ago. Today we're even lucky if they build new dams and it keeps water in. They were doing it back then. I'm almost to the parking lot. I see the road up ahead, so we're just about done with this section. I will continue on in Manlius for the next one, for the third part, I guess. Yeah, I'll make this all one big section. And Manlius, we got, we know the trail to Green Lakes goes to the canal, so let's check that out. So we know we got that, but how far along the trail we don't know. And how far along to the next parking lot, that's a good question too. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, the part 2 on the, I want to call it the Erie Canal. It's called the Old Erie Canal. It's called the State Park. So, the old New York State Erie Canal, something or another. I'm going to call it the Erie Canal. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave a comment down below, and thanks for watching. Do some B-roll on the way out and do some real fanning here shortly. Thanks for watching.